So Theraband.
Got it.
And we'll do a nice 45-minute flow. Okay, we can set the band off to the side for a moment. And we'll start with a roll down. Feet parallel, hip width apart, soft bend in the knees. Let's take a big inhale, bring our fingertips to the ceiling, grow tall. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Exhale, scoop the abs, round it forward. Let everything hang heavy. Head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. While we're there, let's bend one knee and bend the other. Pedaling our legs out. Feel that stretch through the back body, through the low back. We'll come back to center with an inhale. Soften the knees, scoop the abs, slowly roll it up. Restacking the spine one piece at a time. Heads last to come up. We'll roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down again, and keep them there. Okay, we're gonna grab that Theraband, and let's fold it in half. So we want some tension here. And holding one end of each hand, I like to, so I don't have to grip it, kind of wrap it around my hands. It just holds it a little nicer. And we want a little bit of external rotation with those hands. So, external rotation here. Oops. Feet are parallel, hip width apart, and we're going to start just getting some movement through the spine and ankles. So we're going to inhale, lift the band to the ceiling, lift our heels. Exhale, lower. And inhale, lift, weight heavy in the big toes. And exhale, lower. And we've got 6. Think lowering with control, shoulders pulling out of the ears for 5. Finding our balance this morning for 4. Belly button pulling up and in. Last 3. Last 2. Last one, lift and hold. Relax the shoulders out of the ears. Find our balance. We're going to lower the heels halfway and lift. And lower and lift. And lower and lift. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way back down. Shake the legs out. Okay, we're going to stay feet parallel, hip width apart. Let's unfold that band. Arms are long, palms face behind. And we're going to sit down into a squat, down into our heels, bring that band up to shoulder height. Weight heavy in the heels, sending that booty back behind us. Toes are light on the mat. And we're coming up just even with those shoulders. A little bit of pressure out on that band. And you create the tension you want here. Belly button pulling up and in, that looks beautiful. And 4. Warming up through the low body for 3. 2. Last one, hold it, relax the shoulders and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold it. And now open the band and open. So this hold in our squat or static hold. And we're pressing through the shoulders. And we've got 4. Resisting on the way in for 3, 2, 1. Hold it open and pulse, pulse, pulse. Sit a little lower. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Shake it out. Let's come into our Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart. Palms still facing behind us. And now as we play down, we're going to bring that band up to chin height and back down. So just up to the chin. Think zipping up the inner thighs. Feel that contraction through the glutes as we stand it up. And 6, 5. Starting to get that opening feeling. Think inner thighs working. And 3, 2. Last one. Sit it down, hold it, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Check in, shoulders are relaxed. 4, 3, 2. Hold it, open the band, and open. So we're just sitting at our lowest point. We still have a neutral spine. Belly button pulling in, pressing through the shoulders, keeping that band right about chin height. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. And back up. Shake those shoulders out. Bring the feet wide, externally rotated. Band still in our hands. Palms face behind. Now, as we sumo squat down, we're going to bring that band just to chest height and back up. So just to adjust. So a little bit lower than we did the first time. Think knees tracking over the second and third toe. Moving within your range of motion. We should feel more inner thigh work, more glutes. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to sit it down and hold it. And pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Open the band. Band is still at chest height. And open. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it and pulse, pulse, pulse. Sit a little over for 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Shake it out. So we should have felt that work through the outside of the shoulders here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're going to take that band with us down to the mat. We're going to fold it in half again. The band comes with us to the mat. Fold it in half. And we're going to lay it down. Knees are bent, feet are flat. And we have the band in our hands. Fingertips reaching for the ceiling. Let's start warming up through the core. We're going to exhale. Lift the chest, reach the band against the thighs, press heel into that band, and inhale, roll it back down. And exhale, lift, think neutral spine here because our feet are supported. We don't need to imprint. Belly button pulling in, peeling the shoulder blades off the mat, and pressing through the triceps as we lift. And we've got 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, let's hold it. Hold that lift and little pulses with the arms. Down, down, down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll it down. Let's bring the right leg to tabletop. And then the left. Gently imprint that spine if that feels best for your body. And where our ultimate goal is that neutral spine. We're going to exhale, lift, press into the shins. Inhale, lower. And lift. And lower. And 6. And 5. 4 more. 3. 2. Using that exhale, last one, hold it, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Peel the shoulder blades up a little higher. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll it down, hug our knees. Rock side to side, run out the low back. Okay, still some tension on that band. We're going to lift the chest and hold it this time. Let's rotate to the right, extend the left leg. And rotate to the left, extend the right leg. Reaching those arms long on the side of the body. Extending the leg higher is nicer, lower is more challenging. And we're really focused on our pelvic stability here. Not letting the hips rock side to side. And 3 more to each side. And 2. Any rotation through the spine. Last one. Back to center. Rest it down. Let's let our feet find the floor. Set the band off to the side. Arms are long. We're going to do a little bit of bridging here. Feet parallel, hip width apart. Remember, we want those heels close to the booty. We can touch our ankles. We're going to start with some pelvic tucks and tilts. Let's exhale, imprint the spine. Inhale, rock out to neutral. Exhale, imprint. Inhale, neutral. And 2 more. The last one. With our next exhale, let's scoop the abs, tuck the pelvis, peel the hips up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. So finding articulation through the spine, finding mobility as we roll down, that extension as we peel up. The knees pressing forward over the ankles, belly button pulling in, neck long and relaxed. Should feel like a massage through the spine as we roll down. Wrists are flat, arms reaching long, shoulder blades press into the mat. And 2 more. Waking up the spine this morning. Last one. Let's peel it up, hold it up. We're going to hinge at the hips, tap the tailbone to the mat, and right back up. So we feel this little space in our low back as we tap the mat. We're no longer articulating, extending the tailbone back behind. We should feel more work through the glutes. And 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. Keep those hips lifted. We're going to lift our heels and lower. And lift and lower. And lift and lower. And 4, 3. Use the triceps for support. 2. Last one, lift and hold. Downward pulses up, up, up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there and slowly roll down. Hug the knees. Round out the low back. You want to keep hugging those knees. Elbows wide. Big inhale there. Exhale, go all the way up to seated. Keep those elbows wide. Think biceps active. Inhale there, finding our balance point on our sits bones. Exhale, roll it back. Exhale, deeper, roll it up. So just again, getting that massage through the spine. Working on warming up through the core. As we roll back, think about only rolling back as far as we're coming to the top of the shoulder blades. We don't want to get into the neck here. This should feel nice through the spine, like a massage all the way through the spine. Keeping the elbows wide so we don't lose that connection with the biceps. And we've got 3 more. And 2. Last one. And then feet find the floor. Let's bring the feet wide, externally rotated. Roll it back down. So arms are long. We're going into our second set of bridging. Let's scoop our abs, tuck our pelvis, peel the hips up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale as we rock out to neutral. Exhale, peel up. So I just feel like I can find more mobility here, but I'm not lifting as high, or we're not lifting as high, so we should feel more work through the glutes, and we should feel energized warming up. And 2 more. Last one, let's peel it up, hold it up. Keep those hips high, belly button pulling in, clamshell the knees closed and open. So feel inner thighs, pull those knees together, outer thighs open. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, open the knees, keep them open, little pulses up, up, up. 3, 2, 1. We should feel lots of glute work there. Let's close the knees and a pulse, pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. That second set should have been more intense. Big inhale there. Exhale, slowly roll down. Tailbones last to come down one more time. Hug the knees. Round out the low back. And take all 10 toes to the ceiling. Lift the head and chest. And point and flex. And lengthen out the hamstrings. Get that stretch there. 1 more. Now hold the back, adjust that right leg. Let that left leg fall long. And pull that right leg into the chest. Exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale, and switch. And switch. And switch. Nice big single leg scissor stretch. Use that double exhale. 1 more to each side. And rest it down. We're going to roll it up to seated. Grab a sip of water if you need it. And we should feel pretty warmed up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So my favorite, of course, sideline glute work.
Yes.
Let's take that band around the ball of the top foot. And we're gonna lay on our side. Either side is fine to start. So think, I apologize, I think that's noise in my building somewhere. Sounds like a background. Okay, so on the forearm is nice. We want side body lifted, shoulders strong. If this doesn't work for us, we can come down to the elbow and hold the head in our hand. So do what's comfortable for you. That bottom leg is tucked under, and we're gonna take the band under the bottom knee. So we kind of create a little bit more tension there. Top hand in front of us on the mat to help keep the shoulders stacked. And that top leg comes to hip height. We're gonna start with just that lift and lower. Think lifting through the side body. And we're only lifting this leg as high as we're not collapsing through the top side of our body. So just that movement in the hip. Keeping the foot flexed. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. We're going to point our toes, sweep the leg forward. Flex the foot as we sweep back. And point forward. And flex back. Getting this little bit of extension through the hip as we press back through the glute. And 4. Keeping that shoulder strong. 3, 2. Last one. Bring that foot back to center. And we're going to bend the knee in and press it out. So you can always tighten this band if you need to. Pressing through the heel for 5. And 4. 3 more. Leg is still at hip height. We're not letting it drop. 2. Last one, hold it. Now point the toes, sweep the leg forward. Internally rotate the toes. We're going to tap the floor and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. And 4, 3. So we should really feel that medial glute. 2, 1. Hold it. Externally rotate. Little lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend it in. Count down a little bit. How's that feel, Lisa?
Good.
Okay. For our second set, we're going to wrap the band around our legs. So start on top. We wrap underneath, and the ends of the band meet at the top. We're going to lay on our side, legs stacked, holding that band in our hands, strong through the shoulder, lift the heels in space, and we'll clamshell open and close. Open and close. And 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now open and hold it. Extend the top leg. Bring the heels together and then close. So 4 distinct movements. And close. And we open, extend, bend, heels touch, and close. 3 more. So we should really be feeling that booty working. 2. Still strong through the shoulder and side body. Last one. And rest it down, pound it out.
That was a good one.
Feel okay?
Yeah.
Let's roll over onto our back. Take a figure 4 stretch. Oh, wow. Gotta say I'm sore today. Really pressing that knee open. If that feels nice, we can thread our hands through the legs. Pull that opposite thigh into the chest. Breathe in there. Get that nice deep stretch. We'll uncross the legs, roll it up to seated. Okay, so we're going to take that band, begin around the same foot. We're not done there. It's easier to do this while we're seated. So band around that foot. Once it's there, keep that band on the foot, come into a 4-point kneeling position. So knees under hips, and then I like to take the band under my other knee. So my band is around my right foot and then under my left knee. And kind of hold it in your left hand to keep that band taut. Okay, knees under hips. We're going to bring that band foot, so my right foot, we're strong through the shoulders, bring that heel up toward the glute. And we're going to open the heels to the side as we look at it, keep the knee down, and then back to our neutral spine. And open it, look at it, and back to center. So we're getting this little bit of kind of a wag of the tail. Belly button pulling in. And we should feel that lateral movement through the spine. That crunch through the side body, almost like a side over. And 4. These feel okay?
Yep.
3, 2, last one, and back to center. Now strong through the shoulders again, check in, pulling the shoulder blades apart. And we're gonna press that leg out behind us, right at hip height. We want our hips level. And now as we bend the knee in toward our chest, we're gonna round through the spine into an angry cat. As we press away, lift into a little bit of extension, drop the chest a little bit. And round into an angry cat as we bend in. And think happy cow as we press out. An angry cat and happy cow. And 4 more like that. Getting some extension and flexion through the spine. And 3. 2 more. Last one. Press it out, hold it there, bring that leg to hip height. And now we're gonna open the leg a little and close. And open and close. Just a few inches. We should really feel the obliques working here to help stabilize. And 3, 2, 1. And bend the knee in. You can let go of that band, sit back into our child's pose, round out the wrists. And we're going to kick the band off. Come on up to seated. And that leg that was on the bottom before is still on the bottom now. We're sitting mermaid style. So in that Z sit, bottom leg tucked in front, top leg out to the side, arms open to a T, and let's reach up and over for a mermaid stretch. Inhale through center, exhale, counter stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale, mermaid. Inhale through center. Exhale, counter stretch. One more time to each side. And we'll sit up tall. Okay, we're going to come onto our form. Top leg in front, bottom leg behind. And we're going to lift into a side plank. If you want to, you can always plank on your hand here. We're going to lift those hips. Find that side plank. So a more challenging position would be to stack the feet. It's up to you. Think everything stacked, nice and long and active. We're going to dip the hip, tap the mat, and lift. And tap the mat and lift. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest it down. Okay, we're going to come into a kneeling position with our band. And we'll kneel on our band, arms long, palms face into our body. Shoulders are relaxed and down. We're going to lift that band up to shoulder height. Make sure we have even tension on both sides. And we lift. Think resisting on the way down. And lift. And lift. And we've got 5, 4. Remember, you set your tension here. 3, 2. Last one, lift and hold and pulse, pulse, pulse. Shoulders still pulling down. 3, 2, 1. And relax, shake it out. Okay, holding that band maybe a little bit tighter. Elbows in tight to the side. We're going to bend the elbows to 90 degrees. Point the thumbs away from each other. Palms face the ceiling. We're going to rotate open and closed. And open and closed. And 4. Getting some movement through the rotator cuffs. And 2. Last one, open, hold it, little circles, like if T-Rex was jumping rope.
Ooh.
And 3, 2, 1, reverse. And 3, 2, 1, and relax it down, shake it out. Okay, we're gonna come off that band, and we're gonna lay down on the other side. So band goes around the top foot, follow the top foot. And as we lay down, we bring it under the bottom knee. So up on our forearm, strong through the shoulders. Again, if this doesn't work, down on the elbow might be nicer to support our head there. Top leg is at hip height. Belly button pulling in, side body lifted, and we're going to lift the leg and lower. And lift and lower. Foot is flexed. Using our breath here. And 4, 3, lifting through that outer part of the hip, 2, 1, hold it. We're going to point the toes, sweep forward, flex it back, and point forward, and flex back. And we've got 6, and 5, 4 more. Getting movement through the hip for 3, 2, last one. Bring that heel back to center. We'll bend it in and press it out. Like we're pressing something heavy away. I always need to tighten my band right there. And 5, 4. We should be starting to feel that warmth through the glute. 2. Last one, press it out, hold it, sweep the leg forward, internally rotate the toes. We tap and lift, and tap and lift. Oh my goodness, that burns. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, externally rotate and pulse, pulse, pulse. Remember, smile when it burns. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest it down. Oh, my shoulder was getting ugly there. Okay. So now we're going to sit up and wrap the band around the thighs. That second side was burning, Lisa.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, band crosses underneath and then meets at the top. And we lay it back down. Legs are stacked, heels are lifted. We're holding that band tight and we clamshell open and close. Really resisting on the way down. So we want to feel outer thigh working to open, inner thigh resisting as we close. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, open and hold it. Extend the leg, bend the leg, and close. And 5 more just like that. We open, extend, heels come together, and we close. And 4. Side body's lifted, belly button still pulling in, still strong through the shoulder. I don't want to start to sag. And 3.
Oh boy. Smile.
And 2. Last one. Wow. And rest it down, down the couch. Okay. Oh. You definitely know when you're doing that one correctly.
Yeah.
We cross the ankle over the other knee as we lay down for a figure 4 stretch. We're going to press the knee open. Oh, man. And then thread the hands through the thighs. Pull the other knee into our chest if that feels nice. Get a nice stretch there. Okay. And then we'll hug our knees, carefully roll it up to seated. So that leg that was on the bottom before is now crossed in front. Other leg is out to the side. So shin out to the side. Arms open to a T. We're going to stretch up and over into that mermaid stretch. Exhale through center. Stretch to the other side. Think about keeping the hips level on the mat. Finding that lateral stretch through the spine, lateral movement. And one more to each side. And then sit tall. Okay, we're going to come back to the forearm for that side plank. Our top foot in front is nicer, bottom foot behind. We can always stack the feet if that's better for you. We're going to lift into our side plank. Top arm reaches for the ceiling. And then when you're ready, we'll dip the hip and lift. And dip and lift. Think about that side body working here. And 3. Everything's active. 2. 1. And then all the way back down. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn over onto our tummy. So laying on our tummy, let's get a little bit of extension through the spine. So toes reaching out long, hands right by our armpits. Belly button pulling in, pubic bone presses into the mat. Use those hands for support. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We'll inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And we've got 3, only lifting as high as we're not dumping into our low back. 2, getting this extension through the mid-thoracic spine. 1 more. And lower. You're going to reach arms out in front. You can always stay in that previous position if it's better. Belly button pulling up and in. Toes hover just a little bit. And we're going to lift the right arm and left leg and lower, and left arm and right leg and lower. So chest is lifted into just a tiny bit of extension. It's fine if we're not super high. And we're alternating arm and leg. And let's do 1 more on each side. And rest it down. I just realized I didn't do the 4-point kneeling on this side, so let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. Band is around whatever foot we used last. So for me, it's going to be my left foot. And we're kneeling. How could I almost forget that, Lisa?
I forgot too.
If band is on the left foot, it's under the right knee. That's going to help hold it tight. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and length through the spine. We're going to bend that left heel up toward the glute. And we start with that tail wag. Look at the heel, back to center. And look at the heel, back to center. And we've got 6. Think about this lateral movement through the spine. 5. And 4, almost like a side over. 3. 2. 1. I'm so glad I remembered. Back to center. Okay, neutral spine. We're going to extend that leg out behind us. Make hips level. We want that leg at hip height. Weight even in our hands. We bend the knee in toward our chest. Round into an angry cat. As we press it out, lift a little bit into extension. And inhale, round, finding flexion through the spine. And then a little bit of extension through the spine. And 4 more like that. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. Press it out and hold it. Bring that leg to hip height. Now we open and close. And open a little bit to the side and close. And 4. Feel obliques helping to stabilize. 3. Shoulders are level. 2. 1. Back to center. Set it down. Open the knees as wide as our shoulders. Stretch it back. Round out the spine. Round out the wrists. Now we're going to come back to seated. Legs out long. So nice long legs. And we'll put, that was a little bit of awkward flow on that side, so I apologize.
All good.
Legs out long. And band around our feet. We're holding onto that band. You decide the tension you want here. Arms are long, palms face empty. Inhale there. Exhale, scoop around, C-curve back all the way down to the mat. Inhale as the head taps the mat. Exhale, nod, chin to chest, and roll it up. Stacking our spine at the top. Think about keeping the heels pressing heavy into the mat here. We exhale as we roll down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, nod, chin to chest, and roll up. Let's do 3 more just like that. Using that big exhale. And 2, think about this lift coming from the core. Those straps are only there for a little bit of support. Last one, remember, we can always bend our knees if that's better. Now we're gonna roll it down, and this time we're just gonna curl halfway up. Halfway up. Relax the shoulders and little tiny micro lift and lower, like a millimeter. Using our exhale. And 4. If you need to, bend the knees. 3, 2, 1, and roll it down. Big inhale there. Exhale, nod chin to chest, roll halfway up. Relax the shoulders. Right hand toward the floor, left toward the ceiling, and little tiny lift and lower, and lift and lower. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, rotate to the other side, and little lift and lower, and lift and lower. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center, roll it down. Inhale there, exhale, nod chin to chest, and roll it up. So we should have felt a little bit of ab work there.
Oh, yeah.
Arms are long, palms face the floor, we're sitting tall. We're gonna pull back, cross one strap over the other. I did it and didn't say it. We're gonna pull back for a high row. And squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening through the chest, sitting tall on our sit bones. Again, if this doesn't feel good with the legs long, we can bend the knees. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the arms. Now we're going to row back just the right arm, look over the right shoulder, back to center, and then left arm, look over the left shoulder, and center. And alternating one side at a time. Two more to each side. One more to each side. And back to center. Let's reach forward for our toes or our ankles, wherever you can grab. I can't quite get my toes today. And stretch it out. Let's take that band off. Let the soles of the feet find each other into a butterfly stretch. And round forward over the toes. Stretching it out. We'll carefully bring those feet to the mat and roll it up to standing. Standing on our mat, feet parallel, hip width apart, soft bend in our knees. Let's take a big inhale. Fingertips to the ceiling, grow tall. Relax the shoulders. Take right hand to the hip, stretch up and over. Inhale to center. Left hand to the hip, stretch up and over. Inhale to center. Turn the palms away, press those arms out and down. Inhale as hands come to the hips. Exhale, nod chin to chest and melt it down. Let everything hang heavy at the bottom. Head hangs heavy, arms hang heavy. While we're there, let's bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out. Feel that stretch through the back body, through the low back. Come back to center, gently nod our head yes. Gently shake our head no. Take a big inhale there, soften the knees, scoop the abs, roll it up, restacking the spine one piece at a time. Head last to come up. When it does, roll the shoulders back and down. Back and down one more time. Keep them there forever and ever and always. Hold one hand up. Give yourself a high five for working out this morning.